You'll hear Rainbow Sheik's name dropped a lot at the beginning of this video. That's because Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, aka the Rainbow Sheikh of the UAE, has one of the most unique car collections in the world. He earned his nickname by ordering Mercedes 500 SELs in every color of the rainbow. Bright colors aren't really his collection's defining factor though. That honor goes to sheer size, as you can tell by this Dodge 50-ton Power Wagon. The Rainbow Sheikh commissioned this beast as an exact replica of the original Power Wagon in 1950, when his family discovered oil. The only difference is, of course, its size. 64 times larger than the original, the Sheikh's version has an apartment inside. Its wheels are from an oil rig transporter, and the wipers are from an ocean liner. The tailgate forms a massive deck to enjoy views of the desert. The owner's suite is in the cab, accessed by a spiral staircase, and yes, it's drivable. Another interesting ride in the Rainbow Sheikh's collection is his double Jeep Wrangler. It's exactly what it sounds like, two Wranglers welded together side by side. The result is a vehicle so wide it can't fit inside regular lanes. But 8 passengers could enjoy an open-air ride through the desert together, provided they have a very skilled driver. The next car from the Rainbow Sheikh's collection gives new meaning to the term classic. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan is a well-known devotee of Mercedes. A third of his collection comes from this car maker. His oldest Mercedes is a fully restored 1889 wire wheel car with a 2-cylinder V engine. Owning the world's first production car is a nice feather in the cap for the brand's biggest fan. The Rainbow Sheikh has more than one vehicle that's suited for cruising the sand dunes. His Rolls-Royce sand buggy was specifically designed to resemble a 1930s Rolls-Royce while zipping around the desert. Rainbow Sheikh is a big Star Wars fan, and he loves to include nods to his favorite series in his vehicles. In the case of his custom VW Eurovan, the mention is less than subtle. The vehicle is covered in custom artwork depicting some of his favorite characters and scenes. Rainbow Sheikh loves rugged vehicles, so it's no surprise he has a Lamborghini LM002 in his collection. The first SUV Lambo ever produced, the luxurious LM002 features full leather trim, a 290-liter fuel tank, and special all-terrain tires. One of the more interesting parts of the Rainbow Sheikh's collection is his caravans. For some reason, the Sheikh loves making massive, livable dwellings move. The strangest by far is the Globe Caravan, a scale replica of the Earth that contains 9 ensuite bedrooms and a kitchen. Combining his love of Star Wars and movable homes is the Rainbow Sheikh's Bedouin Caravan. It made the Guinness Book of World Records in 1993 as the biggest caravan. It has 8 bedrooms and 4 garages over its 65-foot, 20-meter length. But to sci-fi fans, the real highlight of this beast is its resemblance to the Sandcrawler, the Jawa scavenger's rolling fortress. Not all the ultra-rich in the Middle East share the Rainbow Sheikh's obsession with the odd, but all collectors covet the rare. Enter Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum's Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, a V12 beast with a top speed of over 211 miles per hour, 350 kilometers per hour. The crowned Prince of Dubai has a penchant for speed, and this luxury sports car fits the bill. Rarer still is the Prince's Lamborghini Veneno, one of only 3 in the world. The Veneno gets 750 horsepower and 0 to 60 miles per hour, 100 kilometers an hour, in under 3 seconds. This is more like a rocket ship than a car. When it comes to rare cars, some collectors want to limit the number of owners even further. Take the Sultan of Brunei and notorious car aficionado Hassanal Bolkiah. He bought 10 Aston Martin 177s, making him the owner of over 10% of the entire 77 available worldwide. The Sultan of Brunei also appreciates that the rarest car is one that is custom-made for you. That's why he commissioned a one-of-a-kind gold-plated Rolls-Royce Silver Spur 2 for one of his 3 weddings. Covered in 24-karat gold with gold wheel covers and gold fringe decorations, this car is estimated to be the most expensive in the world at $14 million. But the Sultan and his wife didn't even ride inside. They were seated on a platform above the trunk so they could be admired properly. In addition to making his own mark, the Sultan of Brunei also enjoys preserving the past. The world's richest monarch owns the famous Star of India, a Rolls-Royce Phantom II commissioned by the Thakur Sahib of Rajkot in 1934. The Maharaja's vehicle of choice earned its nickname from the famous 462-carat star sapphire. The car was painted saffron ochre with a polished aluminum bonnet and wings. The interior was trimmed in ochre leather, and the wood dashboard was marbled with saffron paste. The back of the front seats had a half-moon and full-moon design made from semi-precious stones and ivory. In other words, the absolute pinnacle of luxury. The Sultan purchased the Star of India after a complete restoration in the 2000s. There was only one Star of India and not many more of the next car in the Sultan's collection. The Dauer 962 Le Mans, once dubbed the fastest street-legal production car in the world, the 962 LM was designed as a production version of the Porsche 962 race car. About a dozen of these cars were produced, and the Sultan of Brunei purchased 6 of them. A member of the UAE's $150 billion Al Nahyan family, Sheikh Tahnoon bin Sultan Al Nahyan, has plenty of cash to build an impressive auto collection. Among his treasures are an Aston Martin Lagonda Tariff, a $1 million car with an ultra-modern carbon fiber and ceramic interior. There are only 200 of these beauties in the world. The next few cars on our list are all owned by Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al-Thani, the Emir of Qatar. The 10th richest monarch in the world has amassed quite a car collection, including a Lamborghini Centenario, one of the most powerful cars in the world, with a price tag of nearly $2 million. The Emir also owns a Koenigsegg CXRR known as Special One. This is a super rare vehicle with just 48 made between 2006 and 2010. The unusual design of the CXRR makes it a moving piece of art, and it's priced higher than some Van Goghs at $4.8 million. The Emir's Special One has an engraved plate that proves it was manufactured specifically for him. When Al-Thani wants to go even faster, he can climb in his Bugatti Chiron, a supercar that can reach 300 miles per hour, 482 kilometers per hour, in a quarter mile. The interior of the Chiron features the world's longest built-in LED illumination system and a cockpit that looks like it belongs in a fighter jet, not a sports car. There are 500 Chirons in the world, but only 350 of Al-Thani's next ride, the McLaren P1. The P1 is a plug-in hybrid sports car with a 2.8-liter 727 horsepower V8 engine and 177 horsepower electric motor. This beauty also features hydro-pneumatic suspension, electro-hydraulically assisted steering, and an adjustable rear wing. Al-Thani owns one of only 3 Pagani Huayra purple roadsters, complete with 21-inch gold wheels. This hypercar has 730 horsepower, a custom interior, and gull-wing doors. The Pagani isn't even street legal in the US, but that didn't stop a 17-year-old YouTuber from crashing his dad's car in Texas in 2020. Losing one of these extremely rare cars likely made the Emirs even more valuable. Gold-wrapped cars have become synonymous with extreme wealth in the Middle East. No one appreciates a gold car like Prince Turki bin Abdullah of Saudi Arabia. His entire collection is wrapped in gold, but one of the most impressive examples is his gold Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe. The Phantom is a notoriously plush car favored by the rich and famous, but the Prince is the only owner who had his wrapped in 18-karat gold. There's something about taking a not-so-rare luxury car and turning it into a one-of-a-kind ride that screams wealth. Prince Turki bin Abdullah didn't stop the gold treatment there. He also owns a gold-wrapped Lamborghini Huracan. This everyday supercar boasts speeds up to 100 miles per hour, 160 kilometers an hour, within 6 seconds flat while being as comfortable to drive as a standard sedan. But you wouldn't ever mistake this gold Lambo for anything standard. It may be hard to believe, but the Huracan isn't the only gold Lamborghini bin Abdullah owns. Also in his collection is an 18-karat gold-plated Lamborghini Aventador SV. The car manufacturer made only about 600 of these vehicles, making it one of their rarest models. The Aventador SV features a 6.5-liter V12 engine and can hit 60 miles per hour, 96 kilometers per hour in 2.8 seconds. With the base model starting around $500,000, it can be assumed the Prince dropped over $1 million for this super custom ride. Gold cars are nothing new in the Middle East and aren't even that rare anymore. but a diamond-covered convertible is one of a kind. Prince Emir Al-Waleed bin Talal bin Abdul-Aziz of Saudi Arabia is the lucky owner of a Mercedes SL 600, covered in 300,000 hand-placed diamonds with a mink interior. It doesn't get more obnoxiously unnecessary than that, and we love to see it. Which one of these 24 incredible cars would you most like to drive? Cars are cool and all, but fighter jets take speed, power, and raw adrenaline to a whole new level. Check out our video on why these beasts still need humans to fly them.